Raiders. Coming up on EA Sports as we get set for today's Week 14 matchup.
What a matchup we have at wide receiver today. Two of the biggest threats in the NFL who love to cause chaos for opposing defenses. How about this matchup, Phil?
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. When you have speedy wide receivers, what you have to do, you got to make sure your safeties are smart, they're talented. Both teams have that because it is easy in this game nowadays to get the football to the wide receiver. If they can't get open down the field, just throw them some screens on the outside and dare the defense to tackle.
First down at the 20. Murray's going to take the handoff now. And now a look at the Raiders offense. This offense is very good at moving the football and right up near the top when it comes to yards per game.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifting to their left. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
The Raiders have it at the 24. On the money.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
The Broncos lined up in the nickel. Carr's dropping back to pass once again. Should have had it. And now here's the Broncos defensive lineup. They are the best in the league against the run. The Raiders from the 37. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Here's the football marked at the 47. Carr's lining up in the pistol.
First down and 10.
Murray's going to secure the handoff.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of 4 on the play. He's in the backfield. Single back set. Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
Second down and a long way to go. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Carr's job is that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
Set up now at the 26.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
The D-line all talking. I think they're expecting run. That's why they're shifting to the left.
Murray's taken down at the 26. This will be second down.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense at 3rd and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Third and 10. Latavius Murray makes the catch. Gains 20.
If they're going to take away all the receivers down the field, throw it short to your running back, and look what they can do in the open field. Nice run by the running back.
The Raiders now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Haluz got it on the toss. Stewart's there to make the stop.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Marching down the field and taking their time.
Second and goal from the 4. What a first series touchdown.
Oh, man, the defense is going to be mad about this. They were thinking run. They had the defense called. It was right, but they're not able to stop the surge by the offensive line, and they let the running back get in there for the TD.
The Raiders line up now for the point after. Makes the PAT.
Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. First down at the 20. And it's on the money to Emmanuel Sanders.
Sanders is so fast, you have to back off of him. Why? Because you don't want him to run by you and go deep down the field. So that time he breaks the out route. The quarterback puts it right on target, and he makes the catch just short of the first down marker.
After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2.
Peyton Manning under center. Slides down.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
The pass is complete to Thomas. Here's a look at the Broncos offense. One of the best in the NFL when it comes to imagination and execution. Ranking right near the top when it comes to yards per game.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7.
They'll run it off the toss. Still powering ahead.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The ball
is spotted right at the 46.
1st and 10.
Throws the pass.
And now, here's the Raiders defense. They're very good at forcing turnovers this season, so this offense will need to take extra special care of the ball today. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Thomas going to pull in the bullet pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 27.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. 1st and 10. Set up screen. Makes the reception. The Broncos offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway.
At the 31, here we go.
The Broncos at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And it's swatted away.
3rd long situations. A lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on 3rd long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a 1st down, man, that's just gravy.
They come to the line at the 31-yard line.
The Broncos come out in a jumbo set. 3rd and a long way to go. Takes the hit, throws.
Well, in a situation like this in the 1st half, 4th down, you're near midfield. If it was really short, you think about maybe going for it. But 4th and long, no decision. You got to punt the football away and rely on your defense.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
That field goal narrows the gap here in the early part of the second quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it was a good drive, Jim, that time. It's a morale booster. It gives you energy. It did everything for your football team. I know it was just a field goal, but I thought it was very important for the football team.
The Raiders coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Trying to plow ahead. Stewart's in on the tackle.
Murray's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the 1st down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down here after the run. The Raiders at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Murray's taking the handoff. And Sylvester Williams is the man who says you're not going any farther.
Murray's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. The quarterback motions the wide receiver.
That is just a killer. Delay of game against the offense.
Something you can control. Snapping the football before the play clock runs out. The quarterback's got to read the defense, make sure his guys are aligned, and also watch the play clock.
With the penalty, it's now 2nd down and 11.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Out of the shotgun formation. And a flag comes out. Gains 11. The defense accepts the penalty.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
And here we have 2nd down. Carr's got it in the gun. The defense doubled up on that one.
The Raiders are at the line, facing 3rd down, which was not an issue for them last week, as they converted a number of times in crucial situations.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. They're set to punt it away now. Wants to give it a go here. Williams there that time for the tackle.
The Broncos love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
Great starting field position for the offense.
Anderson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. And the reception by Anderson.
That's 2nd down coming up.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Catch made near the sideline.
That's a nice throw that time by the quarterback to the outside. He knows against this cover 3 where the weakness is at the sidelines. He took advantage of it with the good throw.
Third down now. Takes it on the counter. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
3rd and short. I don't know what you do anymore. I've given up. Do you throw it? Do you run it? Do you have that kind of faith in your offensive line? Well, the offense does. They run the football. Great job by the offensive lineman, giving that running back a chance to get that first down.
The Broncos line up, split backfield. First down at the 26. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down.
Manning from the gun.
Looking across the middle. And that's a gain of 9.
The Broncos understand just get whatever yards you can every time you're going to play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on third down. This is something they can handle. This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Manning out of the gun.
Throws the pass. Brings it in for the score in the end zone.
And we're halfway through the second quarter. And with the touchdown trip, they are now in front in this ball game.
Man, this game's flying along. We've seen some good play, but that drive right there was not a good job by the defensive front. They were all over the place and allowed the offense to execute some plays and take the lead.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Raiders will look to get set. Been a close game so far. The score's 10-7.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And Cooper is able to get hold of it. Second down, about 3.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The Raiders snap it up at the 26.
Makes the reception.
Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Carr's completion percentage, 60% on the day. The Raiders take it from the 33. Room to work. Gains 15. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Murray's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Now 1st and 10. The catch is made by Crabtree. Stewart's there to make the tackle. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. First down on the way. First down following the long play. Toss play. A game breaker. Touchdown. Phil, they have the lead now here late in the second thanks to that touchdown, and they should have it, in fact, when we go to the intermission.
Oh, now you're seeing the future, huh? So you know those things. I'm just kidding, of course, Jim. Like to have a little fun with you every once in a while, but hey, nice drive by the offense. That puts them in a great frame of mind going into halftime here soon.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive.
Takes it from the 2. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Broncos really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense, screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. right now everything working on the offensive side.
First down at the 27. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game. Well, we got a close game here right before half. Good job by the offense deciding to go into hurry-up offense. What you need here, as many plays as you can get and use up as little time as possible.
The Broncos believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. The Broncos will take the snap from the 35. Into the open. Gains 12.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
Peyton Manning from the shotgun to Daniels.
And that'll gain just a few yards.
The Broncos signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used.
Coming to the line right at the 50.
The Broncos all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Manning's back in shotgun formation. Finds his mark. Woodson's in on the tackle.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout. Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
That leads us to second down.
Manning from the gun. Thomas has got it on a pass that had some heat. The Broncos are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. They come to the line, and it's first down. Toss to the outside. Allen's there to make the tackle.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Second and goal at the 2.
And the pass is picked by Woodson. No one's going to get him now. He's at the 50.
And he's brought to the ground.
We've reached the intermission. And soon we'll be sending you to Larry Ridley, who's going to break down all the first half highlights as we send it to Orlando in a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The second half is officially underway.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
The Broncos offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Anderson's met at the 30.
Well, he's in the NFL because of this, because this guy can break tackles. Good job on that play.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
Anderson's going to secure the football on the toss. Mack that time, in on the tackle.
The Broncos just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
And now here's the toss. Robinson's the one who brings him to the ground.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Anderson's lined up as the single back. And it's complete over to Owen Daniels. Coming to the line at the 39. The Raiders load up the box, going with the 46 defense. Anderson's got it on the handle. And he is brought down at the 39.
Safeties now in the NFL have to cover like a corner, and they got to tackle like a linebacker. And that time the safety came up, and he tackled like a linebacker and stopped that outside run.
The Broncos step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. He'll throw it over the middle. Intercepted!
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Raiders take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
First down and 10.
Murray's handed the football. Gets about 9 on the play.
The defense will take the penalty.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
First down coming up.
The Raiders come out with a split backfield. Carr standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Brings it in. He's brought down at the 30-yard line.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
Carr's now completed 4 in a row.
Second down and 9.
Amari Cooper has the catch. That's reception number 2 for him.
The Raiders really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, his quarterback, he is always ready to go.
First down at the 47. Wares all over the ball carrier.
The Raiders offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play. But what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Carr's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. It's intercepted. Tackles made.
Marshall's able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
The Broncos offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
And they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. And you're right, they're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding it the right way. It's just been sloppy play on the offense.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line.
Second down and 10. Looking across the middle.
Picks up 8 here.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players. Your quarterback.
How about that run? Touchdown. We're heading to the fourth, and partner, they look to have seized command of this game with that touchdown.
Oh, I think they have. They have seized command, Jim. They've put the pressure on the other coaching staff and the players. This is a great spot to be in.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. And he'll start his return. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it. Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Hauls it in. What a call and what a catch.
The Raiders, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
It's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down. Got the completion. Gains 18. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
What a good job by the quarterback that time. He saw the defensive back inside the receiver, and he leads that receiver to the sideline on that corner route.
At the 20-yard line, and now in the red zone. First down at the 20. Harper's there. Ball is out, and the recovery is made by the defense.
Jim, a lot of times a coach, they'll put up with one fumble, but after that, your rear end might be on that bench. So learn from it and don't do it again.
The Broncos coming back onto the field to start this drive after what was really sort of a textbook touchdown drive the last time they had the ball in their hands.
Yeah, let's give a lot of credit to that offensive line. They were awesome. They did everything well. Usually you have an offensive line can only do one of the two things well, run block or pass block. This one, they do them both well. That's why they had so much success on that last drive.
The Broncos offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the 4th quarter.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on first down.
The Broncos come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Peyton able to find Demaryius Thomas. Robinson's there to take him down.
What a nice throw and catch that time, but here it just shows you why you want to have a lot of speed on the defensive side. So when you make a mistake, what do? You make up for it by chasing the player down from behind and making the tackle.
Manning's going to take it from the gun.
Denver Broncos in for the score. Hill's 2nd touchdown of the game. That touchdown, just a little more insurance to what already was a sizable lead, Phil.
Yeah, what a job. You know, look, they had a lot of insurance already in the bank, man. They have controlled the tempo of this game from start to right here in this period early in the 4th. And now if the defense just has anything, if they stop the opponents on this drive, this game is over.
It's Jones taking a knee, and this will come out to the 20. The Raiders offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. The quarterback He's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And Crabtree's tackled down at the 38.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down.
Carr's now completed 4 in a row. First down at the 38. Murray's tackled down after a gain of 10. He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground. The Broncos with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Carr's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Intercepted.
Marshall's probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
The Broncos will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need the team calling plays. They keep the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
2nd and 10 coming up. They run the counter play. Tackle made by Smith that time.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator coming with the counter run. And the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing. So you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
3rd and 3. They're going to run it on the toss. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. The Broncos lined up. Bunch formation. 1st and 10. Heaving it down the field. And they can't connect. They went for the home run ball there, Phil, but just could not make the play.
Yeah, you want to do this. You always want to throw the football deep at least 4 or 5 times a game because you want to make the defensive backs uncomfortable. If you let them get comfortable, they'll start jumping those short ones. These guys won't do that anymore now.
Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. Flip to the outside. Ball is out. A recovery by the defense.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
The Raiders offense back on the field as this game has turned into just a big mess, Phil, because no one seems to be able to hold on to the football.
Nobody can hold on to the football. The play is sloppy. The calling of the plays has also been, I think, a little sloppy. Give these guys a better chance to make some positive plays.
Carr's got it in the gun. And Cooper is able to get hold of it. First down here. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
Roberts is not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
Carr's back in shotgun formation. Helu has the catch. Webster's going to make the tackle.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets a completion. Good job.
3rd and 5 coming up. The Raiders will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down.
Carr standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Got a flag.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
The Broncos come out in a dime package.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Up in the air and comes down with the catch. That receiver, Phil, is a quarterback's dream. Going high in the air on a high throw and getting the reception.
Oh, man, do quarterbacks love that? They throw it and think, oh, my gosh, that's bad. They're ready to chase the defender down with an interception. But no, the wide receiver goes up and just makes an awesome catch. Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Campbell's there to take him down.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Carr's completion percentage, 70% on the day. Staying with the passing game. Ball is out, and the defense has it.
When you're standing in that pocket, there are going to be defenders all around you. Of course, keep two hands on it.
The Broncos will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to want to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it. It was a lot of hard work, and I got it done.
We're at the 2-minute mark, and it's second down.
The Raiders packing the box here. 46 formation. Anderson's going to take the handoff now. Still on his feet.
And he races out of bounds at that point. 2 minutes remaining in the game.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Manning with the give.
The Broncos come out. Jumbo package on the field. The Broncos have it at the 34. Pulls it in.
Back that time. In on the tackle. Defense now signaling for a timeout. It'll be third down. Here's the quick toss. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
The Broncos trying to catch the defense by surprise here on 3rd and long. They go with the run, and sometimes those runs on 3rd and long work, and you can pick up a first down. But that time the defense was ready. They tried it, and it didn't work.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. They have just flipped field position thanks to that punt, and now the offense is really backed into a corner.
The Raiders offense comes out here, Phil, desperately looking to put a drive together that can give them a chance here late to win this game.
Always the tough thing to do in a situation like this for the offense is don't try to make the big play. Let it happen. Take a short gain if that's what the defense is giving you, especially on first down. Get this drive started by doing the right thing.
Incredible catch there by the receiver as he goes vertical and comes down with the football and the catch.
We see these incredible catches every single week. Right now, the most talented guys in the NFL might be the wide receivers. They can just do everything. Run, jump, run routes, and make these incredible catches.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. The Broncos set at the line. Dime package.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Throws the pass. Third and long, a big spot here as they trail late. He'll take the snap from the gun. Amari Cooper has the catch.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
The offense back out on the field here for this fourth and short play. One more snap and we can call it a day. The Raiders take it from the 33. Scans the field, gets it out for the completion. And as he's taken down, that's going to seal it as they will not get another playoff in time. Nothing like being a little greedy in this league as the win streak adds another victory to the column.
Oh, you're right there. When you're talking about winning, everybody wants to be greedy, and there's a reason why they're winning. They're hitting more than the other team. They're hitting harder. They want it more, and a lot of times will has a lot to do with the outcome of NFL games.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.